And because of the coronavirus, police departments throughout the country are tasked with not only ensuring public safety, but also watching out for their own.
Police officers are considered essential frontline workers. And tonight we've learned one local department is taking steps to protect its personnel by keeping them apart. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin joins us in Bristol with the story.
The police chief here in Bristol says none of his officers have contracted COVID-19, but a few of them have had to quarantine. He says as soon as the news of the coronavirus began to spread, they began to make plans.
We're a small police department, and we knew if we were impacted that it would have consequences for us.
So in mid-March, Bristol police decided to put together an action plan, eventually dividing the department into two districts in town, both operating under one dispatch center.
We really operate two separate police departments. The officers do not cross. We certainly haven't had any opportunities or any calls that would require us to do that.
The North District, which now operates out of a mobile command center near the fire department, covers the part of town north of Bayview Avenue to the Warren Town line. The South District, operating out of police headquarters, covers calls south of Bayview Ave to the Portsmouth Town line. Police Chief Kevin Lynch says this decision was made after a lot of consideration.
We knew it would require looking at the collective bargaining agreement and flexing management rights within the perspectives and the tenets of the contract, which would allow officers that were working in detectives to come out and to have patrol assignments to flex people's schedules.
In addition to splitting up the department, the chief says they've also worked to keep personnel out in the field. They do virtual roll calls and staff meetings through Zoom. In the event members of the police department were to contract COVID-19, the chief says there are 6 retired officers willing to step in and help. One of them, retired Lieutenant James Annis.
When we got the call, all of us were, the 6 of us, stepped right up to the plate, as the chief said. We were all very honored.
Right now, Bristol police are also relying on an online reporting system for residents. They were transitioning to one before the pandemic, and it's now in use.
We're basically getting rid of any type of paper transfer between people. We've gone everything from bulletin boards and now digital. We have an online reporting system, so we're trying to avoid personal contact with people as much as possible.
Chief Lynch says each of his officers have been issued a kit of personal protective equipment to keep them safe while out in the field. Reporting in Bristol, I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.